Hi, I'm Mike Macedonio, and I'm here with Alex, the Rockstar. Alex in 2021 was in the top 1% of BNI members throughout the Bay Area, the BNI Bay Area, in sponsoring new members. Alex, would you mind introducing yourself and maybe sharing some of the secrets you have for being in the top 1%?
Hi, Mike. Thank you. So I'm Alexandra, and I go by Alex, but Alexandra Cowley, and I work with Vanguard Properties, which is a real estate brokerage, one of the few independent brokerages here in the Bay Area. And I focus most of my time on Marin and the North Bay, and sometimes in San Francisco. And basically, I help sellers sell their homes for their highest prices, and I help buyers ideally find homes where they're not overpaying.
Excellent. Well, I have to ask you, in the time that you've been in BNI, and certainly in 2021, sponsoring 3 new members into the chapter, how do you do it?
So we are a virtual only chapter, and I feel very lucky to have joined High Performance Referrals because we are a smaller group. And so we've all been very involved in helping to grow it. And for me, one of the people I've sponsored, like you said, 3 people. One is someone who lives in South Africa. And she had reached out and used to be a flight attendant. That kind of went away because of the pandemic for her airline. And so is now an amazing bookkeeper. And we needed a bookkeeper. And she really loved the idea that we were virtual. And for me, being virtual is also a great benefit of our group. We get together once a quarter, if not sometimes even more. We do obviously do one-to-ones in person, but it's a benefit because we really, I feel like as a result of doing everything virtually, we have to almost try harder to get everything done. And so for Shireen, this one gal in South Africa, everything she does, she's talking at 7 o'clock in the night with us when it's 7 a.m. our time. And she's just always really present. With the other 2 that I brought on were 2 people that I've actually worked with myself a lot in my business. So one is a mortgage professional, and that's Young Kim, who is with Loan Depot. And I was actually introduced to him by a client. And he's just been an amazing partner for me. And so I was able to kind of say to him, listen, this is how it's worked for me. I've gotten referrals already and have closed some deals with some of the people in the past. And I think that will happen with you. And plus, it's a group of really good people where you're going to expand your business. And then the third person was Jeff Clark, who's with Stevens Printing, and he is in Walnut Creek. And I've done a lot of my printing with him through my Just Solds and marketing. And he does a great job. He is very cost effective. He has a marketing brain, so he can help you think of different ways to sell. And I looked at him and said, I think this would be a great way for you to expand your business into Marin County because you already have so much business in the East Bay. So what I tried to do with each case is not hammer them, for lack of a better term, with why you should join BNI and it's educational and it's lifelong learning. And it was more about what are the benefits that they will receive as a result of being a part of our group and the members that are there. And then also, more importantly, having a say in helping to grow the group.
Yeah.
And that to me was a very important thing.
When I'm listening to you, all I keep hearing is effective business networking is more about helping others as a way of growing your business.
Yes.
And you've done that in 3 different ways with 3 different businesses. And not only are you going to help them, but also helping your group take it to that next level.
Yeah.
If you were to offer BNI members one suggestion on being successful in BNI, what would it be?
So for me, it has been the one-to-ones.
Oh.
And I say that because, again, I'm all about building trust and about relationships. And that's who I am. That's my nature. That's just who I am. And I always do that with my clients and I always go above and beyond. And that's always what I hear back from my clients. And so for me to do one-to-ones has allowed me to really get to know everybody in the group. And obviously there are people in the group that I'm not going to always be able to refer to, right? Because it's not necessarily within my wheelhouse until I can figure out what that hook is. So one-to-ones for me have been great because I've gotten to know the people, I trust them. I now have been able to refer, and I've actually referred about $450,000 to one person in our group, our contractor. And that to me is important because it's not about, yes, again, I'd love to get the business, but it's about me helping other people. So the one-to-ones, and then also, honestly, the podcasts I'm going to do too, because I do like listening to the podcast with Dr. Meisner. And I also like listening to Tim because I always pick up something that makes me go, oh gosh, that's a great way to position something or to position myself or to think about how I can help someone else. So those for me have been the two biggest areas that have helped me with BNI. And also
Yeah.
I've had a great mentor.
And I hope the audience really took heart to that. The one-to-ones are critical in moving the relationship to the next level. Your BNI meeting is a great way of getting visibility and some credibility, but it's really the one-to-ones that allow you to go deeper. And right, with the podcast and learning, playing this game at a high level is a learned skill. And many people think they naturally have it. And those are usually the networkers that go an inch deep and a mile wide. But effective business network is about going wide, but deep with your relationships. So I hope the audience heard those two recommendations. If the audience wanted to get in touch with you, what would be the best way for them to do that?
So they can get in touch with me via my cell phone, which is 415-302-0961. Or you can also email me because my phone is attached to my hip all the time. And so you can reach me at alexandra@vanguardmarin.com.
Oh, thank you. And thank you for the time to be with me and to share with everyone some great advice in BNI and to celebrate you being in the top 1%. We will be celebrating this year in person at a live event. I hope you can make it. It'll be right here in Santa Rosa, and we'd love to spend some time with you face to face. So again, thank you for your time today.
And thank you, Mike. I'm a big believer in BNI and what it can do for your business, and everybody's been incredibly helpful. So to me, there's no better place to park yourself and build your business.
Yeah, thanks again.
Thanks, Mike. Talk to you later. Bye.